I started an online business that ended up doing over $1 million in sales its first year from complete scratch.
From working a 9-to-5 as a beta male to becoming a multi-millionaire entrepreneur Chad.
Over $1 million portfolio at 19 years old.
From posting makeup videos to mining Bitcoin on a Tesla. Here's the life story of Biaheza. Who is Biaheza? Vlad Biaheza, also known as B Treasy, is an entrepreneur YouTuber from the United States. On his channel, he is recognized for e-commerce social media related videos, including internet marketing, dropshipping, insider stock trading, and of course calling out the top G.
Breathe air! You don't need a vape! Have you ever seen anyone with a vape?
How was he able to achieve all this? Was it from fraud, tax evasion, Robux scams? Unlikely. Rumors, spread around the block, say that B Treasy attributes his success to his work ethic at a young age. Coming from Belarus, the entrepreneur didn't have much growing up. Trying to make it out the hood, the middle schooler started flip bikes and kendama toys on Craigslist alongside doing graphic design on Fiverr.
Initial hustles of selling candy, flipping all kinds of different things, trying out Fiverr, working different jobs.
A few years later, he began creating Instagram theme pages and started gaining a following. At 16, he figured it was time to get a real job and started working as a brokey at a department store, meanwhile still running his Instagram pages. When he reached about 13,000 followers on one of his pages, he made his first, drumroll please, $10. He did this by selling a shout-out to a business. Soon, more businesses began reaching out to him, and he started making a bit of money and quickly realized that most of the shout-out requests he was getting were from people dropshipping. 1 year later, at 17, he would decide he would try out e-commerce for himself. He quickly gobbled up some knowledge off the web and begun his journey. Long story short, he failed. By the time he calculated his product costs, Shopify fees, and the cost of advertising, he was losing money. So what did he do? He quit, left the internet, and was never seen again. JK. He went back to growing theme pages. However, this time his goal was to build up a big following and use that to advertise on his own dropshipping store. Biaheza realized that by saving on advertising costs using his own Instagram audiences, he could be profitable with a new e-commerce venture. He worked non-stop for the next few months building up his Instagram pages until they began making $500 to $2,000 per month in advertising revenue. And in September 2018, B Treasy launched his second online store, this time with larger Instagram audiences and more e-commerce experience.
Pages really started growing, and it got to a point where people are now reaching out to me to put up ads for their dropshipping beauty products. Now you might be thinking, that's dumb. Why would I saturate my pages with all of these dropshipping ads when I myself planned on using them to dropship? Well, first off, I could really use the money, but also I was kind of sneaky about it. I was in a way getting paid to test products. I started accepting money for these different shoutouts and seeing how different products and different advertisements perform. Now this alone got me to a point where in June of 2018, I made about $500 from just posting ads on my pages. I continue to grow and start new pages, so next month in July I made 1,000, August 2,000 from again just selling shoutouts on my now network of Instagram makeup pages. But at this point I was just...
In the first day, his dropshipping store made $500 in sales. That first month, Biaheza made $33,500 in sales. Then things really took off when Biaheza learned about Facebook ads. In May 2019, he made $115,000 in profit from $324,500 in sales, all while still a full-time freshman in college. Biaheza attributes much of his success to watching videos of successful businessmen such as Tai Lopez and Beetlejuice.
Spell red.
Red? L-S-T-E-R.
I'm making this video because growing up, I loved watching these types of videos where people talk about how they started their own businesses, and especially when it was young people do it, because that was very motivational for me. And those videos made me realize that if those people can do it, so can I. And they changed my mindset from, oh, I eventually want to start a business, I eventually want to do that. They switched my mindset to, I have no excuses, if not now, then when? I mean, honestly, if I wouldn't have stumbled onto videos such as this one when I was younger, I wouldn't even realize that this type of thing was possible, and I don't think I'd even be in this position today. So again,
Fast forward to 2020, and now Biaheza is taking a break from college to teach others how to build their own profitable dropshipping store through his YouTube channel, which has over 1 million subscribers. And that sums up Biaheza's success story. That is, of course, if you don't take into account the months and even years of grinding out the follow-unfollow method, creating content, and a ton of money spent on advertising. It's not easy when you're on the come up. So will you make $600 on your second attempt at dropshipping? No. Will you make it on your 20th? Maybe. Just remember to subscribe. Oh, and be consistent.
Yeah, I know it's hard to remember the people you used to be. It's even harder to picture that you're not here next to me. You say it's too late to make it, but is it too late to try? And in our time that you wasted, all of our bridges burned down.